Well, good morning, guys. Pastor Steve here. Just wanted to share a brief meditation with you. Today I've been meditating in the book of Psalm in chapter 91, and I've been reading in verses 9 through 13. So I wanted to read those for you this morning and then share the meditation thoughts with you. Psalm 91 and verse 9 says, "Because you have made the Lord my refuge, the Most High, your dwelling place, no harm will come to you. No plague will come near your tent, for he will give his angels orders concerning you to protect you in all your ways. They will support you with their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the young lion and the serpent." Now, remember, the context of this psalm is specifically on your proximity to the Lord Almighty. So the one who lives under the protection of the Most High dwells in the shadow of the Almighty. And then the Lord is, because of your proximity to him and your relationship with him through the Messiah, the Lord is your refuge, your fortress, your God in whom you trust. So this is the context. And so because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, because you have chosen to have close proximity to him by faith in the completed work of the Messiah, this is then the results of being in close proximity to the Lord. You see, in close proximity to him, no harm will come to you, no plague will come near your tent. Now, let's unpack that for just a second. The issue that the Lord's dealing with here in Psalm is the results of sin in the world and their effects on those who are in close proximity to God. Now, the point that God has made several times already in Psalm 91 is that he is going to protect his own, and he's going to specifically protecting his own from the consequences of sin. Now, there's some natural consequences of sin that we cannot avoid. For instance, everybody's physical body will die. That's a natural consequence of sin, cannot be avoided. There are other natural consequences of sin: hunger, thirst. Those cannot be avoided. Other natural consequences of sin are if someone lies, they are not trusted. Okay, this is not the judgment that God's referring to and the judgment that he's protecting us from. The judgment that he's referring to is his judgment on sin, as sin is unable to be in his presence. Sin keeps everyone from being close to him. Now, the only hope that we have is by faith in the work of the Messiah. Then we have the ability to have close proximity to God. So now come back here. It says, "No harm will come to you, no plague will come near your tent." Well, then it's not to say that those who believe in God will never get sick. It's not to say that they will never have physical injury. But it's to say that the judgment, the punishment, the God's judgment that comes as a result of sin will not come on those who are in close proximity to him by faith. So then, in that context, he will give his angels orders concerning you to protect you in all your ways. They will support you with your hands. You won't even strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra, and you will trample the young lion and the serpent. God's protection will be over those who are his. That's the point here. So if you are in close proximity to the Lord because of your faith in the work of the completed work of the Messiah, then God has you under his protection. So you don't need to be afraid. There is nothing of the judgment of sin that's going to touch you. No eternal pain will exist for you because of sin. Now, there is natural issues that are around you that you're going to deal with in this life. But those things you don't have to fear because your sin has been taken care of. So then the real hope for the one who is in close proximity to God is that God has you under his protection. So then if anything were to happen to you on this earth, then it would happen specifically because God is using the pain of this world in you, through you, to bring him glory, to point others to him, to accomplish his purpose. Just like the Lord said through Paul in Romans, that he is working all things together for your good. Now that we often forget that work is a dirty 4-letter word. So God will fulfill his promise to do all things for your good. But in the process, there is some difficulty that you're going to face as it's that process is happening on this earth. So once again, coming back to Psalm 91, God will protect you. He has you under his protection. There's nothing that you need to fear because your sin is taken care of. The rest of this stuff, honestly, it's just the details. It's the difficulty of life and the challenge of waiting until the pain of this life is over and we are forever with the Lord. So I hope this is encouraging. It is a little bit challenging to process through, and I understand that. Trying to meditate on it and just really make sense of it all has been challenging for me as well. But I believe that the context provides clarity and that we do have incredible hope in our proximity to the Lord. Hope you have a great day. I hope this is encouraging to you. God bless you. Go in peace.